I don't know what the hell was going on today, but I made two mistakes today. I'll let you see them in the video instead of giving away everything now. But two of my friends who trade, they also made little mistakes as well. And it wasn't like trading mistakes, they're just stupid mistakes, like getting in a trade when you weren't even intending to, like accidentally clicking. So something's going on in the air today. Hopefully this didn't affect everybody, but today's morning session was very choppy. Luckily, I caught a nice move in the afternoon, just sticking to the strategy. I did kill my trade a little early. However, talk about it later. I'm just trying to preserve my mental capacity, and with having mistakes, I wasn't really wanting to deal with a losing trade after it was in the green, so we just ended up killing it. Anyone that's new, we are trading on two different accounts with a prop firm called Apex. We have a funded account where we trade 3 micro nasdaqs at a time, and then we have a valuation account where we trade 1 mini at a time, taking the same exact trades on each one and then just letting them ride from there. If you're interested in Apex, they have 80% off for the rest of this month. All that crap's in the description below. Besides that, enjoy the trades, enjoy the video, and see you guys later. Guess we can take this. I mean, typically would be targeting 10 points away, but let's maybe target a little further. Maybe down into this 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So we took out the that move up this morning was taking out buy side above this huge candle from yesterday. And then obviously above buy side, so I'm kind of just wanting and hoping to go take out sell side. But, you know, I typically target right before sell side, and that's kind of what this move was, so I'm not super thrilled with this trade. But we'll just keep our stops and everything and see what happens. We do have a gap breaking these equal lows and everything. Again, I'm not too confident in this one because this is usually where I'd be exiting. Ideally, I would have wanted a fair value gap to form up here to get some more points out of this, but the London buy side and sell side were so close together. I didn't really like it coming into today. But we'll shoot our shot. Are we gonna get tagged? Wonder if we should have it above that other swing. I think I should have moved it to that swing right there. We're gonna try. I think it should have been above that swing to begin with. We'll just do it on the new account though. We're at like 97. I don't know about this anymore. Got this, got a bullish fair value gap, but it's kind of respecting, and then almost treating that one as like an inversion fair value gap. This is why I've been sticking with very strict rules, because I start overthinking things and reading too much into it. when this fair value gap was a valid setup. We had our stop right there at that swing, but I started overthinking and thinking maybe I should have it at this swing over here. We'll come back later. That was a bad idea. This one was a valid setup. It was a valid setup. It didn't work. So that's just, this strategy doesn't work every time. What works is the risk management and the rules. That's what we're sticking with. So I'm getting off right now. We'll come back this afternoon before I make some more mistakes. Luckily, the first trade was not a mistake. I had it right where I needed it to. I had the stop right where it needed to be. The second trade was a mistake regardless if it goes down. Luckily we didn't give money back on any more, then I'd be really upset. So we just have to watch it. If this goes down though, it's fine. Like I shouldn't have been in it anyways, the second trade. But we'll come back after lunch and look for stuff there. All right, we're back after the lunch session. We've got our buy side and sell side marked out. A couple of things I wanted to go over with our morning trade. It definitely was the setup. Like, this is what I'm looking for. So I'm satisfied with that trade. As you saw, I really start second guessing myself sometimes, especially because like we came so far to where I would typically be wanting to take profits between these with the London session. However, you already saw today I started targeting a little bit lower, but just based on the market conditions, I really thought that that was a real possibility. Another reason why I'm satisfied with this is that I saw on that ICT took basically the same trade. I think he got in over on this side potentially. He was on the 1 minute. I jumped in right here on this move, which was on the 2 minute was a fair value gap. I believe he took like this 1 minute, I think, gap, but then he recognized it wasn't working out and got out. So both had the same idea. He's the person I'm learning from. It's good to see that he was taking the same trades or reading the market the same way I was. Another thing is that I believe in the trade I was talking about, we had this bullish fair value gap, which then we came down and kind of respected, and then treating this other one as an inversion fair value gap. So I should have killed it then and there because I recognize, hey, this isn't working. I could have killed it there, but I'm sticking with the rules of the strategy and just waiting for the stop to get hit. As we get better at that, then we can work on killing things earlier. Another thing that I just started paying attention to last night, and it's been on my mind for like a week now, and I went and back tested like 6 weeks worth of this, is whenever I get a losing trade. So this was a short stop up here for like 20, we'll just say 25 points. Whenever I have a trade and if my stop is about to get hit, I have another order in the opposite direction. So effectively reversing it immediately, targeting the points I just lost. So we'll drag this up to 25. Problem is the stops have to be at the swings, so they're very big. So if I did that, this first one I don't know what I was, doesn't matter what I was targeting because I got hit, stopped out. But so we lost 25 points on that. If you jump in into it for another trade immediately, targeting 25 points, but your stop has to be at like the the swing before that move. So the swing is 39, 40 points. So now we're risking 40 points. If we get hit twice in a row, it's a huge loss. However, in my data that I have for the last 6 weeks, it's been like 77% win rate. So it might be something we want to do. I'm going to keep tracking it this week and next week, and then potentially after our trip in August, we'll start doing that when we get back. So I'm not going to be trading for the first 2 weeks of August, but when we get back, when I get home in mid-August, then I can go back test those 2 weeks with that added to my strategy, and then I'll have like 2.5 months of data on that and see if we want to do that. But as of right now, it has been profitable. It just sucks when it doesn't work out, because it's like I get hit for 25 points, jump into another trade immediately, and then boom, get hit for another 40 points. That's a huge loss on like 1-2 trades back to back. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it and then decide where we want to go from there in about a month. Just an idea. All right, so back to this. Again, highs from lunch, lows from lunch. We just stabbed into the lunch sell side a little bit. I really want to see it trade outside of here, or at least trade into it. I want some candle bodies down here, and then we'll look for a bullish fair value gap targeting buy side. See if we get a fair value gap right here. Right, that one wasn't it. We were ready though. Anyways, little fair value gap. Gonna come back down here. The lunch sell side was taken out pretty early at 1. Traded down below it. Got a low, high, lower, low. Little baby fair value gap right there on the 1 minute. Oh, we got it on the 2 minute too, so it makes me feel better. It's only like a 3-point gap, but it's something. And we'd be targeting this buy side up here, so that'd be crazy if we did make it up there, but most likely we're gonna get stopped or kill it at the end of the day. Now we just wait. Back to waiting. Oh my god. That was supposed to be a buy over here. Jesus. God damn it. Well, we're gonna make mistakes like that. We're not perfect. All right, you know what? We're freaking taking it. I know I'm supposed to be waiting until 4. I'm supposed to be waiting until it gets up there, but that's a massive trade. And after I took it now to preserve my mental state. Taking that accidental trade, taking that extra trade earlier, even though it was a win, or we took a couple points out of the market. I could tell this one was getting to me because I made 2 mistakes today. So I'm gonna come back at 4 and figure out what would have been made if it hits our profit up here at 50, or if it hits or wherever we would have exited at 4 p.m. And that's what I'll write down in my my back testing log, where I'm keeping track of like all this crap. But that's a hell of a trade right there. Unfortunately, we had that accidental one, which really dug into profits. $150. That sucks. But oh well. The account's green today. So is our other one. This is our funded right now. So funded is sitting at 745 drawdown. Evaluation. We are in the green. Let me know how you guys did today. And I will speak to whoever wants to comment on the video. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow.